Bianca Censori has finally covered up in public, but it's not as lovely as you might think.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
Because after the incredibly tough time that Bianca and Kanye have been through recently, this move from Bianca actually makes a lot of sense. Let's get right into why she decided to dress this weird way and what exactly she's trying to hint at.
Are you just shopping around?
Yeah.
So Bianca and Kanye West seem pretty distant in their recent outing, according to none other than our favorite body language expert here at FTD News, Judy James. The couple who tied the knot in December 2022 following Kanye's divorce from Kim Kardashian were spotted heading to a spa day for a relaxing Sunday session in their brand new Tesla Cybertruck. So thank you, Elon Musk. What a cool car. It looks like you got a great four-wheeled piece on your hands, Kanye.
It literally breaks the internet. So what are we getting all of the rest of the time?
That's besides the point though, because they were strolling around and they just actually can't seem to stand each other anymore, right? Well, it seems like Bianca looked quite different as she opted for a covered up look while Kanye actually matched his wife this time, not wearing black. This came shortly after Kanye was accused of defending Bianca from an alleged lawsuit, and this is just scratching the surface of the lives of these people because it gets crazier. Bianca, who's obviously both a model and an architect, was wearing this white bodysuit with a turtleneck and shorts, and you're probably like, what? Are you kidding me? This makes no sense. This can't be Bianca, but it is, because her dark hair was pulled back into a bun. But what's happening? Is this a parallel universe? One day you're walking barefoot in Disneyland, running across the tarmac, and there's craziness going on, and the next day you're wearing a sweater in the streets of LA. How?
Hi, Kanye.
Yo.
Well, the body language expert Judy analyzed these photos exclusively for us and the Mirror, revealing that there is some counterintuitive body language from Bianca and Kanye, noting that their appearance was basically giving off vibes that they might not be as interested in one another as we might think.
When we inspire people, that's what we're doing.
So there's something off, according to Judy, and let's take a deep dive into what exactly is going on and just how terribly wrong it is. She says that Bianca is overdressed to an extreme degree by her own standards, and this should produce some signals of relaxation and increased confidence as she wears shoes that she can walk around with in comfort, leaving her to be more expressive with her body movements. And yeah, I guess when you wear shoes in public, you get to be a little bit more expressive. I never really thought about it that way. Judy added on, saying that she's also visually twinning with Kanye, and they're matching in their white outfits, making them look more like a couple or even a celebrity power couple than ever, which you might expect to see by making her happy. And given their recent circumstances, you might also expect Kanye to be in a very protective role of his wife. Now, this is big news, especially considering all the news about Kanye and the recent court case that he's been involved in, as one of his former employees brought on a court case towards Kanye for the way that Kanye West treated his employees and colleagues alike while this specific person worked under Kanye West at Yeezy. Apparently, Kanye was an extremely rude employer and boss who made multiple inappropriate remarks and actions towards his employees all the time, and now it's been catching up to him in the court of law. And even more recently, according to a representative from Yeezy, Bianca had experienced an incident of inappropriate action towards her in public. And there were also reports suggesting that Kanye had intervened in a physical confrontation-like manner, with the source commenting that the subject at hand said that they didn't just bump into Bianca, they actually reached under her dress and touched her body, grabbed her waist, and spun her around while blowing her kisses. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a Disney film, but it seems like actually really messed up. So this has been a super rough time for Kanye and Bianca, and could actually explain the clothing decisions that Bianca has been choosing now, and it might be the fact that she's more covered up than usual on purpose. To add on from before, the body language expert Judy claimed that Bianca was walking ahead of Kanye rather than sheltering behind him like she usually does. And there are fewer linking on gestures, sort of like hand holding and hugging, than there have been recently. And as Kanye's even had his hands in his pockets to avoid touching Bianca. So Bianca looks like the more confident and dominant one in this particular situation. And in this recent outing, they weren't just seen smiling because they weren't smiling at all. It was strictly frowns and fast-paced movements away from the camera. So people are starting to wonder if this inappropriate action towards Bianca Bianca has ultimately been a super harsh reality check that she actually needed. And that's not to say because it's a good thing, it's just that people seem to believe that had Bianca been more cautious with her clothing choices, then perhaps the incident might not have occurred. And let me tell you, there are some horrible people out there who will take any chance they can to harm strangers and just to fuel their own ego. And of course, it's utterly horrible what happened to Bianca, and no one would ever wish it upon anyone else, not even their worst enemy. And Bianca is a strong woman who should never have had to go through this in the first place, but it's equally as important now for Bianca and Kanye to take appropriate action and measures to prevent something like this from happening ever again. And if that just comes from wearing more clothing, then so be it.